What is going on, y'all? I am back. This is Grey's Anatomy, season 16, episode 13. Save the Last Dance for me. Um, Meredith and DeLuca. I don't necessarily know if they're back together, but they are sleeping together. I don't know exactly how this is gonna go, but I hope they get back together. I really like Mariluka. I mess with it. Hashtag Mariluka. Are you a shipper? I'm a shipper. Um. So yeah, that's how I race. It starts out with them two, in the bed together. And excuse me, they don't really have much interaction outside of that this entire episode. So moving right on. Doctor Make a Widow. He brings his kids to school. I was surprised to see that his kids are half black. I don't know why, but I just didn't expect it for them to do that. It was pretty cool. So it's just I expected them to just be, you know, just little white kids. I don't know. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. Uh, but yeah. Um. So Catherine Fox, bro, what she go and do? She bought the hospital back north, so they absorbed it. Everybody like lost their job and everything. How you go buy a whole hospital just to shut it down? That's crap. That's crazy, bro. You bought a whole hospital just to shut it down. Like, man, that's crazy when you got money to throw away like that. That's pretty daggone crazy. She absorbed the hospital. So everybody's back over here. I really thought that Pac North could have been a thing, but it wasn't. Um, they pretty much referenced Alex a lot in this episode. Um, his wife, what's her name? Joe. Joe referenced him a lot, and then also did um let's see here. So the Luca had this doctor come and lured her there by telling her that Meredith Grey was on the case. Didn't happen to be true. The cool thing about this doctor is she is death. So they introduced a new death character, and I'm feeling it. I like it. She's trying to figure out what's wrong with the lady who's been on there. I think this may be her third episode. Maybe last week was her first. I don't remember. Um, but she's been on there, and they can't figure out what's wrong with her, so they brought in this specialist to look at her and basically see what's going on. Now, she's a dead, so but she has like this woman who for I mean I guess that's good for patients because she has a translator on camera, so the camera faces her, and then the back camera faces the patient, which is cool because that way she can see like what her translator is saying to her, but then the translator can see what the patient is saying and translate that back to her. So that was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool. I never seen anything like that before. I don't really know any deaf people, so that's probably why I've never seen that before. But I thought that was pretty cool. Um, Captain Fox tells Karastik to hire basically everybody that had jobs there before back, and gave Maggie her job back. However, he's like, "Excuse me, I'm not taking no job back. Tell her to go to hell." I just thought that was hilarious. Like, bro, he ain't taking no game. He ain't playing no games, and he ain't taking none of her stuff. Bro, I'm not taking no job just because she said I could have my job back, which makes me think like she still love him and everything. She just, I don't know what she heard about, but because she really think that he was sleeping with Whitley and he wasn't. You feel me? So I don't know. That was stupid. Maggie and Jackson kind of have a conversation about them, and they kind of just talk about how do they think that they're going to get back, their parents are going to get back together, this, and that. And that was pretty much it. I mean, like, they don't talk otherwise anymore with them not being together anymore. So, I mean, that was pretty much it on them, their conversation. Amelia talks to Joe about Link because she is avoiding him because she doesn't want to take the paternity test to see who the father is, Hunt or Link. And she wants it to be Link and everything, but she's just avoiding him. Come to find out, she's avoiding him because she never even got the test. She just stood him up. Link, poor Link. She stood him up in the green room. It's not like a green room. It's like a tree room. It's literally a whole bunch of trees in the room. If you don't watch Grey's Anatomy, nothing but a whole room full of trees and two tan chairs. I think that was Maggie's idea. I want to say. Uh, so the foster kid that was on last week's episode. I mean, not last week. On Station 19 episode is on this episode too, and I just kind of got this feeling like Dr. Bailey is gonna like feel sorry or take him in or something. I don't know, maybe. But I'm seeing a common thing between Station 19 and Grey's Anatomy where Station 19 takes a patient and then Grey's Anatomy um has the patient and they kind of interact. So the shows are very connected. So it's kind of like if you don't watch one but you watch the other, you can still understand it. But if you watch both, you'll really understand it. So it's kind of like they're trying to push Station 19, which is why I believe now that they put Station 19 in the Grey's Anatomy's 8 o'clock time slot because they wanted to be able to do this theme here that they have going on, where Station 19 is first, because yeah, paramedics are first on the scene and everything, firefighters first on the scene, and then take it to the hospital. That's second scene. So yeah, second episode. So I mean, it makes a lot of sense. I actually do like it this way, and it's also smart because it gets the views of Station 19 up. So people, it's kind of like you gotta watch both if you want to fully understand it, and they know that. And I feel like that's super smart. I haven't seen anything like that. How they done it, super super smart. Besides the Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, they do that a little bit sometimes, but none to this magnitude, which is I think is really really cool. Um, so with the foster kid, just like Gibson related with the foster kid, Joe also relates with the foster kid. Joe was in foster care. Like she said, she went to 12 different foster homes in 2 years, in 5 years. So she definitely understands it. And, she kind of took her point of, made her point with that too. So, I mean, they're kind of bringing that awareness here. I don't know. I just feel like with Bailey losing the baby and everything, she's kind of feeling like, that needs a mother. I mean, the boy is 17, so either he'll stay in their life or they won't. But I don't know. I got this feeling. I just got this feeling that might happen. Um, so at the end of the episode, they talk about how Weber doesn't want to come back, and Meredith, Jackson, Bailey, Hunt, Meredith, Jackson, Bailey. Oh, and Weber. They all come, which they are. All five of them are on the board. So all of them come together and they're telling him like, bro, we're all prepared to quit if you do not give everybody what they want and everybody how they need it. We're all prepared to quit. Is that understood? And he's like, you know how Mr. Tom is. He's just as bad as Dixon. Um, on Station 19. He reminds me of him. He's very rude, sarcastic, and um. But I mean, I got a soft spot for Tommy a little bit. Tommy Karastik. But he got some brownie points the last couple weeks, but he's about to lose them all. The way he was treating Hunt, not letting him interview for his job, because he was upset. Which brings me to another point. Amelia and Hunt had a little moment, and Amelia's like, "Bro, you got the girl. You won. Let him have his fun. Let him have his moment, because it's really just him being sad. It's really just that sticking through. He's lonely, and that's what it is. So let him have his moment. Let him tease you. Let him terrify you. And I understand that, but I don't know. I feel like I just feel like Maggie and Karasik had this moment, and I just don't know why I think these things sometimes. But I just kind of feel like they might get together, or Joe and Karasik make it. I don't know what makes these things go through my head, but if that baby turns out to be Hunt's, Link might get with Joe since Karev's gone now. So I feel like that could happen because they're best friends. You know what I mean? That could happen as well. I mean, there's endless amounts of possibilities here. We'll see. We'll see. That was pretty much it for this episode. Next week, Station 19, Grey's Anatomy again. They're gonna be coming together. Star-crossed lovers. The camping trip that Station 19 goes on, Jackson goes with them. So I can't wait to see that. And I will see you guys next week. Have a great night. I know this is like after midnight. You might not see this till the morning. So enjoy your morning and have some good breakfast. But anyways, I'll see you guys next week. And have a great night. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know how you feel. That's all of it. Alright, I'm out.